everyone in the shed. I am obviously in my little outfit that I take my progress photos in. I look terrible. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go ahead, that's my new drop. I'm gonna go ahead and get these photos taken and I'll chat with y'all in just a little bit. All right, everyone. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I know you're probably like, why are you not dressed up if you're heading to church? I have to work in the nursery today, so I don't get dressed up when I have to run around and chase kids for an hour and a half. I'm with the babies. I love my babies. But we're about to head downstairs. I'm going to show you what I'm eating for my first breakfast of the shred and just kind of show you how I'm planning things out. And then throughout the day, it's going to be a little bit different than a training day. I'll just be 100% honest. It's going to be less meals, but bigger because I don't need a pre and post workout and stuff like that. So anyways, we're going to go downstairs. I'm going to start off with an overnight oat, my Alani, and then when we get home, I will take my greens because I don't take my greens if I'm going somewhere for a long period of time. But let's go ahead and head on down and get that in us so we're not hungry and starving like we are right now. All right, you guys, here's breakfast. Got a cherry slush, got my oatmeal, about to inhale this. I am so insanely hungry. This is the first day and I'm already got the hunger feels like nobody's business. I think it's like my body being like, hey, we know. But anyways, I'm gonna get this in and I will see y'all either on the way to church, on the way back, or at lunchtime. All right, guys, we were running out the door as usual with kids. I just wanted to share, I've got my first traveler of the day. Like I said, 3 travelers and then a half-gallon hydro jug. Half-gallon hydro jug I won't be doing today with it. I will just do 3 more of these to make up for it. So 6 of these in total. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm thirsty all the time. So it's not really a lot to me. But anyways, we got to get on the road. I'll check with y'all on the way back home from church. On the way home, got to numb the hunger pains with a Diet Coke from QT. All right, we are finally home. I obviously have to get the girls fed before I feed myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get their lunches ready and I will show you what I'm planning. I'm still kind of thinking about what I wanna do for lunch. Sundays are just kind of fly by the seat of my pants, to be completely honest. It's normally a quick throw it in the air fryer type meal or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get their lunches started. Bella wanted pizza crackers. So let's go ahead and get this and Brooklyn figure out something that she'll eat.
Who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated, you better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving, you can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again.
Okay, I have finally decided, ignore my hair, I'm gonna fix it in a little bit. I finally decided what I'm gonna do for lunch. I'm gonna have 2 bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. I'm gonna be doing 2 slices of the mild cheddar, 4 slices of the Members Mark bacon, 2 per each sandwich, 1 slice of cheese per each sandwich. I'm gonna do 3 eggs, so that it's 1.5 egg on each side. Got them right here. Well, I gotta grab 1 more. And then the bread I'm using is the Nature's Own Hawaiian bread. So this is gonna be 760 calories, I think is what it is. I'll insert a screenshot right there. But I'm only gonna eat 1 more meal and then dessert today. So that leaves me with about 1,100 calories left over for dinner and dessert. I'm gonna try to get my spaghetti chicken on today. Right now, I'm like rushing to get my lunch done so I can get that on because it takes 6 hours to cook so that I can have that for dinner tonight. If not, I've got something else in my mind planned, but I really want chicken spaghetti for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna hurry, try to get that on, but I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all back on B-roll and get all this done real quick.
See clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving, you can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
All right, you guys, finally, lunch is ready. I actually only ended up doing 3 strips of bacon. That was all that was left. So I will be adjusting that. I also got the chicken spaghetti on. Fingers crossed it's done before it's time to eat. But I did have to, if you saw me going back and forth to the whiteboard, I'm using a different cans of soup. So instead of the regular soups, my mom cleaned out her pantry, and these are almost out of date. But they're the unsalted version, so I didn't know if they were the same macros and stuff. Who knows? So I went ahead and wrote them down, and also I'm using the frozen chicken, and I know the macros are different for this, for calories and everything, so I do need to adjust that in my recipe builder. So I'm gonna do all of that. I'm going to record it, have a screen record, and have that after I get done talking. And then that way you can see how I adjust all my recipes and stuff. But I'm gonna have this, sip on my Diet Coke, make another traveler. That will be my 3rd one for the day. I had another one while at church. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in, and I will check in with y'all if I do any snacks. I do need to prep all of my overnight oats, so I will be including that, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it. But right now I roughly have around 1,100 calories left for the day, which will go into dinner and dessert. I normally don't do snacks on Sundays, but if I get hungry, it is what it is. I will fit one in. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and chow down, and I'll check with y'all later. All right, you guys, it is about 2:54, almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and take my greens and creatine right now. Usually on training days here lately, I've been taking it later in the day because I'm eating a lot more meals And I discussed this in my plan for the shred and everything, of how now that I work out in the mornings, it's a lot better for me to take my greens in the afternoons, because I wanted to explain this a little bit better. When I was taking it in the mornings, it was to help me digest a lot of the food from the night before. Whereas when I trained at night, that was helping me digest the food from earlier in the morning. So it was kind of like this kind of thing. So when I switched my workout to the morning time, I needed to switch my greens to the evening so that both parts of my days were surrounded by digestion. What I meant by digestion when working out is when you work out and you walk and you work that food out of your system. A lot of people actually take walks after every single meal. My coach does it, and I know a lot of bodybuilders do it, especially when they're in bulks. Because when you're in a bulk, you need to work that food out, work it through, and all that. So basically what I was doing both in the morning, and it was leaving me really heavy and full at night. And it was not very comfortable the next day. And also, just when I was training, stuff wasn't feeling too good, if you know what I mean. So anyway, but today I'm not too worried about taking it later in the evening, because I'm eating a bulk of my food in the morning and I'm not training. So I don't have very much food left to eat tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it. But if you haven't been on my channel, you're new here. I haven't talked about it in quite a while, but when I'm in shreds, in maintenance, basically all the time, year round, every single day, I take my Bloom greens. This is not sponsored. Probably never will be. Fingers crossed, maybe one day. But I swear by these. These are amazing. I have been taking them since last year. When I started the shred, I found these. I was having a hard time with bloat with all of the protein that we're eating and stuff. So I went ahead and picked these up. I heard a lot of people swear by them. They are amazing. I have never had any bloat or weight gain on my period with this. However, when I'm on the shred, however, in the reverse, I do have a little bit of weight gain on my periods and stuff, even with taking this, just because you also have a lot more food in your system as well during that time. But not saying this is going to happen for everybody, but I'm just telling you my experience with it. So I take these every single day. I swear by the mango. I've been saying I swear a lot, but I stand behind the mango, and I also stand behind the pineapple flavor. These are my two favorite. I've tried the peach, wasn't that great. The berry is, and a lot of people that I know like the coconut. So those are a couple of good options in flavors. Like I said, mango, pineapple, that's all that I'm going for. The other thing that I take daily is PeScience's True Creatine. I do have a discount code, but it's my coach's. It's nburgess. It will save you. I swear by creatine. It took me forever to start taking it. I actually didn't start taking it till December of last year. I had this phobia and fear that creatine was like I know this is going to sound stupid, but like a steroid. Like only the big guys use it to build muscle and all this stuff. And Nicole and M. Dunk, which I don't think she's on YouTube anymore. Emily Duncan, she's phenomenal. I think she's just on Instagram now. She actually was going to school to learn all this stuff and like has a degree and everything. But she went through an entire video on the benefits of creatine, how it actually works in your body, what it does. And it really helps with muscle repair. It helps you get recovered quicker. It also helps with building muscle, and it brings water into your cells, which is why some people, I will say, do have a little bit of bloat or discomfort when they start taking creatine. However, if you do have that and you experience it with like True Creatine or some other kind, I do recommend the Dynamic Pursuit. It's Kristen Pope's brand. She's an IFBB pro. She has her own brand, and she has a very sensitive stomach, so she takes that one. And I also will say the Burn Body Bootcamp creatine is also a good one. The reason why I know is my mom has a very sensitive stomach. She tried True Creatine, and she had just a little bit of water retention. So she decided to try out, she was going to Burn Body Bootcamp. She decided to try out theirs. It worked really good for her, but also Kristen Pope's is marketed as one that is easy for people's stomachs. So that's why I highly recommend that one as well. But I prefer True Creatine by PeScience. This is the one I have taken since the beginning. Never noticed any bloat, never noticed any water retention, but everybody's bodies are different. So I wanted to put that out there. But if you start taking creatine, you have to take it every single day, not just on your training days, every single day. Once it's in your system, which I think statistically it's about day 14, it's fully in your system and going. After that, if you don't take it for a couple of days and it gets out of your system, then you've got to wait for it to come back in to start doing and having all the benefits. That's why they really talk about people who cycle on and off of creatine as sometimes can be good and can't be good. do your own research. I'm not going to be cycling on and off of it. I stay on it. I take it every single day. But just kind of wanted to give you some know about both of those. I know it's been a while since I've addressed them, but I am going to be combining these in my little cup of water and having them, and I will have them every single morning. So I just wanted to hop on here, give a little spiel just in case, because I know we got a lot of new followers or subscribers. It's subscribers on here. And also to all my new subscribers, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you are joining and coming along on this journey. I never started this channel to make money or, all this other stuff. I genuinely just wanted an outlet. I wanted some friends to be able to talk to. I wanted to be able to share with people. I wanted to help motivate people. And I hope what you do get out of that is everything that I just said. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take these. All right, cheers, guys. Also, I wanted to add everything that I just talked about, the different creatine brands, the Bloom, all of that will be linked in the description box, as well as Nicole's link and code for the discount on PeScience. All right, you guys, I have almost got my chicken spaghetti done. I've added the Velveeta shreds, the shredded cheese, and the cream cheese to the crock pot. So it's got about 30-40 minutes that it's got to cook. And then I'll take the hand mixer and mix it to shred the chicken, and it'll be ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and start on my overnight oats for the week. I am changing them up a bit. I cut them down to 489 calories. I don't know all the macros. I'll put it up here. But it's going to be 60 grams of oats, 60 grams of yogurt, 90 mLs of almond milk, 18 grams of chocolate chips, and 25 grams of peanut butter. I wrote it down right here because I film on my phone. So that's the difference. The oats used to be 70, the yogurt used to be 75, the milk used to be 125, the chocolate used to be 25, and the peanut butter used to be 32. So I cut a bunch of it down to get it into macros that are friendly for the shred. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all these made up, and I'll let you watch. First, we gotta clean up everything over here. Okay, as you can tell, I finally got all of those prepped up. I had to keep looking back and forth to make sure that I was getting the measurements right, because for almost like 12 weeks now, no, 12 weeks, yeah, 6 and 6, yeah, for 12 weeks. How many months? Math. Yeah, 12 weeks, I'm pretty sure, because the reverse was 6 and then 6 weeks after the reverse. 12 weeks of making the same overnight oats the same way with the same amounts. I had to rethink everything and remember, stick to the ones that are on the board, And like, I had to keep looking and checking. But I'm about to go ahead and shred up the chicken in the chicken spaghetti, get that measured up the way that I do it, the per gram macros. And then that way I can go ahead and plan out how much I'm allowed to have tonight for dinner. So yet again, I'm going to put y'all on B-roll because I just want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, but also not hear all the craziness in the background. So let's go ahead and get this part of it done. So scoot on in, girl. It's about witching hour around here. The weight came out to 1858. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a screen record so y'all can see how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that as the servings, and then that way I can go ahead and build my dinner for the night. And I'm also gonna add that in the screen recording. So you won't see me again until I'm putting it all together. It is 5:52. I think I'm gonna eat around the time of our Zoom. I know that's terrible, but I'm gonna eat dessert after the Zoom. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the amounts for my spaghetti that needs to cook, the pasta, and for how much of the chicken spaghetti I can have on top of the pasta. And y'all will see that next. If you hear anything in the background, they're watching a bear hunt on YouTube. It's hilarious. If you have little kids, it's really fun to watch. It can scare little kids, so just forewarning, but it's called a bear hunt. But I completely forgot to meal prep for lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my rice started for my hobo fried rice for the week. I've got the water boiling over there for my chicken spaghetti noodles, which I have weighed out here, 100 grams. Got the chicken spaghetti, got my toast that I'm gonna eat. You would have all seen that in my little, what is it called? Screen record. Shred brain, first day. Screen record, you would have seen all that I already have tracked, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my rice prepped up for the week. And I might have to wait to do my chicken until after my Zoom because I have about 30 minutes until the Zoom call. So I'm gonna get as much done as I possibly can, but I'm not gonna record during this because I really want to listen to my book that I'm reading right now while listening to you. So I kind of want to finish that. But just know, all I'm doing is cooking up some rice. That's it, nothing special. So I will see y'all when everything is done and I'm ready to start my Zoom. All right, and dinner is served. Chicken spaghetti, 300 grams of it, 100 grams of the protein Barilla pasta, and 1 piece of the 5-cheese Texas toast, the great value version. That's gonna be dinner. And I've got my rice going, and I went ahead and got my ground chicken going. I'm just seasoning it with barbecue seasoning and garlic and herb seasoning. So this is what the meal prep is for lunches. Hopefully I have it done in time for the Zoom. Fingers crossed. I got it done. I got all the meal preps done for my lunches for the hobo fried rice. 3 ounces of ground chicken, 80 grams of jasmine rice. Got it all prepped up and divided. Woo, now I got 5 minutes to get on my Zoom. So if you're in the shred, I'll see you on the Zoom, or I've already seen you on the Zoom. If not, then I'll see you after this clip. All right, you guys, just finished up the Zoom. Everybody is asleep. Well, not Alex, but the girls are asleep, so I'm having to whisper. I'm gonna come in here and make my dessert. It's gonna be 80 calories worth of Greek yogurt, which I think is like, I don't remember how many, 150 grams of yogurt. And then I'm gonna do 14 grams of nut butter on top. I'll show you that in just a second when I get it made. All right, you guys, here is dessert. It actually ended up being 136 grams for 80 calories. And then I had 12 grams of the black velvet. This is so good. I don't think it's around anymore, but it's one of my favorites. But that is going to be dessert for tonight. All right, you guys, with dessert, that is going to end day one of the shred. I'm not going to lie, it has not been the easiest day. Been insanely hungry. The whole entire Zoom, I was just sitting there like, I got to eat. I'm so hungry. But it is what it is. The first couple of days to a week kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It sucks. But after like week 2, the rest of it's a breeze. And then around week 7, 6, 7, it becomes tough again because you're getting really close to that end mark and you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you just got to keep focused. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep your mind in the right place. But I'm going to go ahead and end it today. I will be filming tomorrow, which is shoulder day, my first shoulder day. And I'll be showing you what it looks like on a day in the shred while working out. So it's a little bit different. Like I said, the meals are a lot different and you'll be able to see how I set those up and plan them out. But I have got to get this edited and up for y'all tomorrow. So I will check with y'all in the next one. Peace, guys.